we're here at 5-year anniversary, and what an anniversary it was. It started out with a passion, and that passion grew to include over 24 partners, 2,000 plus participants, 16,000 hours of training, and we have 15 programs and growing.
We think that the collaboration that happens at these classes are just great because we get to learn from each other, we get to meet people. Personally, for me, I've made some great connections in the vertical transportation class, and I still talk to them even when I have questions today.
I've been an engineer at JB&B for probably 3 months. In AutoCAD, when you put a fan in, it's a little block. And I remember going in the field and seeing this fan that was twice the size of me and being like, oh, so that's what they have to bring in this building and put in and install. And so that was one of the something I would not have known had I not seen it in the field.
The networking is powerful. Being able to sit with the contractors and kind of get their perspective on things and be able to sit with architects and get their perspective on things and kind of know how they think. Amazing. Everyone can benefit from learning about others and having these foundation type relationships. Gonna stay with me for the rest of my career, you know?
Young professionals to have this comfortable and free environment to interact with other disciplines and with other professionals, which you won't have in your day-to-day job. So I really encourage anyone and everyone to join the program and just experience what it has to offer.
I think the biggest thing is that we're able to communicate outside of the project site. We're not so much focused on what change order do you owe, or hey, did you coordinate this with this subcontractor? More like, hey, what are you really good at? What are we really good at? And how can we use this to our own benefit?
Peer-to-peers getting to meet each other, interact with each other. You get so focused in kind of what you're doing day to day, and it's really exciting to understand, hey, what is that person on the other side of the table doing for me? You get that perspective, you get that collaborative learning, and you really get to learn the peers as you kind of grow in the industry.
The JB classes, we videotape now and we make it available on our internal network. Just a couple weeks ago, I had one of our young engineers come to me and say he references his material constantly to go back to design of doing an elevator or a water distribution system, and it's just a wealth of information.
The benefit is really just understanding how everything works in this one system. So we have the vertical transportation foundations and really understanding how everyone touches each other, and so that we can build better, right? Prevention through design. That's really what we want. So if we know what to expect, we can design and build better for the future.
Like the typical job site where you scream and yell at people and like just let's get it done. And this is more like understanding each other and working together as a team. And I think that's what this program is.
Being in your silos as a mechanical engineer, we like to say when we're walking a job site, are we looking at the ductwork, are we looking at the piping? But kind of having the perspective of Turner walking us around, we get to understand how the concrete slab is poured and what Q-deck is. And while we put a little circle on a piece of paper when we're trying to core drill a riser, what does that actually mean in the grand scheme of things and how hard is that to do? They've done just an amazing job of growing this year after year and not just staying kind of status quo and what's working, let's stick with it, but seeing what else can work and how far we can grow it. Again, just look behind me and see what an amazing event it is.
The big thing is it's a sincere sense of gratitude for the people in the program who made it what it is today. But a big remember, the journey never ends and there's always time for a greater cause. Thank you, but look forward.